All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol Nndm, Nano Dimensions. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all my subscribers, welcome back. And before we jump into this chart, because we could see how Nano Dimensions had a run, we're going to break down this chart. I want to announce the launch of my website, investfortomorrow.com. I just launched it this week. There's a small intro video that gives you better insight on the whole purpose and goal of the channel. I highly encourage you guys to check it out. I'm going to put the link down below in the description of this video. Here are the forums. We have the stock picks forum with weekly and monthly stock picks, daily watch list, how to manage the intangible, which we're going to talk about credit, and then the gathering of investors where all investors can rendezvous, share thoughts, ask questions, and learn and grow together there as well. Obviously, you have to choose one of the plans to gain full access to the website. So check it out, see the different plans. They're monthly plans, and when you divide that by the amount of days in a month, you could see what it really costs per day. And when you think about it, I believe with the information that's going to be in here and the value of the community and investors that we're all going to build here, I believe you'll get much more than that per day. Right, just in knowledge, information, and also a learning process. So I look forward to seeing those of you that join. The community is not tremendously big right now, but it will grow over time, and I look forward to what will this website become. Obviously, the whole purpose is for all of us to learn and grow together and build a community of investors that are going to maintain their integrity and their honesty, and we're all there to go ahead and serve the same purpose, learn and grow our portfolios. So I look forward to seeing that. I'm excited about it. And thank you to all of you guys that have already joined. And I look forward to all of you guys that are planning on joining or considering in the near future. I will start posting information on there in 2 weeks. I haven't started yet. It will be coming. So Nano Dimensions ran up, broke through resistance, slightly used it as support, and worked its way up to newer highs. And here we are seeing the highest point at 772. That's actually slightly our resistance. We're going to get it to the T in just a moment. But one thing that's very interesting is I think that this consolidation period is a true indicator that the offering has been done. It was going on during this time, the uncertainty and so forth. There was a slight drop. And from that point forward, right, yesterday was the last day for all of that to be closed out and done. And here we are seeing the run. Now, the question is, do you guys see the $10 mark, the $8 mark, or the $12, $15, $20 mark, or even more being broken through in the near future? I believe $8 to almost $9 is a possibility. We need to see if the bulls load up on shares. I also want to go ahead and do a video if ARK Invest has invested into Nano. That's going to be interesting as well. If they jumped in on this today, or if they jump in on this soon, that is a big sign that there's some room for this to continue to grow. But I want us to keep in mind some numbers. The lowest point here was 583. I highly suggest writing that down and keeping that number in mind for the near term or long term. That's one of the lowest points before this bullish run and hitting these newer highs. Now, let's go ahead and look at this zoomed in here and narrowed in based off the last couple hours of the day, and look at our 50-day moving average. Our 50-day moving average is 669. I'd write that down. Super important number. As long as we're above it, we're in bullish territory. The moment we're below it, we're in bearish territory. Right now, the bulls are dominating. We're currently at 758, and our support level here is 740. If 740 gets broken through, this could be on its way down to newer lows, but you have a large window here between support and the 50-day moving average to see who is dominating the chart, if the bears are tearing this one down fairly quickly, or are the bulls trying to reappear and bring this one back up. So you want to pay close attention to those behaviors and those indications on this chart. If it breaks through support, I emphasize pay close attention to the behavior, but you still have that window that you're still in bullish territory to see if the bulls reappear or are the bears tearing this one down. Now, on the other hand, we have our resistance. This resistance level is the highest point that we've seen this reach in the last couple of months, and 772 needs to be broken through and turn into a support. If that gets broken through, we can start seeing this hit newer highs, new resistance levels, and pull further away from the 50-day moving average and continue this momentum. Now, if the bulls have some struggle with breaking through resistance and it lasts about a day or two, that they're kind of hanging out in the same area, kind of slightly touch it or kind of break through it and fall back down and kind of hang out like that, this 50-day moving average will catch up to the price and break through it. And all of this momentum that the bulls just had will end up having them in bearish territory if they're going sideways movement, giving leverage to the bears, and the 50-day moving average will be above it. Excuse my illustration. It's not the best drawing, but I like to illustrate so you guys can visualize it. So it's very important, and I want to emphasize that the bulls break through 772 and continue to pull themselves up to newer highs. I look forward to seeing your guys' comments down below. If you think that it's going to break through $8 very soon, if you think it's going to reach $10, $12, $15, $20 in the near future, I would like to see how bullish investors are feeling. I mean, you could see the breakout right after that offering being over. You could see how it actually started to run, and it's on its way up to newer highs. Let's see if it continues that momentum. Don't forget, the link to the website is down below. Check it out. I highly encourage you guys to go see what there is to offer there. And it's optional, but I do encourage you guys to take a look at it. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you found this video helpful and informative and you're a first-time viewer, don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video. Share this with your friends and community. And don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watched this video. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and let's make some money. At the end of this video, there's going to be a pop-up video, and in that video, I will be discussing about the S&P 500 index and how it's been rising several points on scheduled dates. As you see here on the graph, these circles are the dates that the pumps have happened, and I use them as examples to show you guys how much the stocks have risen, and the S&P 500 index rose on those dates. And the reason why it's rising is due to the fact that the Federal Reserve is pumping the markets. On these dates, the charts and the dates speak for themselves, as we can see it here. And I break it down into more detail in the video. But just to summarize it, on these dates, the S&P 500 rises, and there's individual ticker symbols rising up with it. Anywhere from 30 cents to $3 per share. I know it may not seem like a lot, but per share that does add up. And these individual ticker symbols are giving you back profits. These are profits. And like I always say, profits are profits. Whether it's $1 put into the market and you get back $2, you've put in an initial investment and you got back more than what you started with. That's what it's all about. And also in the video, I go into further detail showing you guys these dates and showing you how much it rose. Like, for example, this was one of the last pump dates, and the lowest point that it reached was down here at 35.11, and the highest point reached was 35.57. That's like a 40-point jump. And here we're seeing the same thing. It went down to 35.88, and it rose up to about, I'd say, let's see, this is all still in the same day. It rose up to about a total amount of 36.23. When you do the math, that's almost a 40 to 50 point jump, and there's individual ticker symbols rising up with this. Now, I'm not there to guarantee you profits. I'm not there to tell you to buy, sell, or hold anything in particular. I'm just here to inform every single investor on the great news, on the opportunity to maximize profits and minimize losses. You have to do your due diligence and research, but these charts and the dates speak for themselves. I mean, this was probably one of the largest jumps that I've seen in the last couple of pumps, and it was down here at 33.02, and it rose up to about 33.88. That was an 80-point jump. There was probably ticker symbols rising up more than $3 per share on those dates. And even on these dates, there's individual ticker symbols rising more than $3 per share. Check it out, see for yourselves, And my best advice is look for ticker symbols that may be resembling the behavior of the S&P 500 index, and you'll be able to go ahead and give it a shot. Check it out. Again, I'm not there to tell you to buy, sell, or hold anything in particular. I'm not there to guarantee you profits. I'm just here to go ahead and share the information along with every single viewer and investor. The video should be popping up soon. If you haven't seen it already, pop up. There is the link down below in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.